You put in weeks of discipline. You hit the profit target. You passed the evaluation. But when you go to withdraw, your account gets locked. If you're looking into Traders Imperium, or CTI, you have probably seen the debates online. Half the forums call them a reliable funding source, while the other half insist the platform is a scam designed to deny payouts. Let's clear the air right now based on the actual data. CTI is not a scam, and they do pay their traders, but they enforce an incredibly strict back-end compliance audit that catches a lot of profitable people completely off guard. Your biggest obstacle here will not be beating the market. It will be surviving their highly restrictive algorithmic rulebook when it is time to cash out. So deciding if CTI is right for you means ignoring the upfront marketing and figuring out if your specific trading style can actually survive their withdrawal review. To understand exactly what happens at that review stage, we looked at the evidence. We analyzed 115 public complaint cases filed against CTI spanning the last few years. Filtering the 115 cases to remove routine noise leaves a core register of 26 severe public concern cases. Running these through our scoring methodology, CTI earns a safety score of 62 out of 100, placing them squarely in the medium concern category. A medium concern score means you cannot blindly trust the process. You need to proactively understand the exact rules that cause those 26 failures before you invest a single day of your time. The most dangerous phase of your CTI journey starts the moment you request a payout, especially if you trade aggressively. CTI's compliance team actively targets behaviors they define as risk stacking or one-sided betting. Let's say you are a momentum trader. You catch a great trend, use high leverage, and hit your profit targets in record time. On a personal brokerage account, you would be celebrating. Here, you triggered an internal audit flag. This table shows how the audit works. CTI frequently flags rapid, high-leverage momentum strategies as prohibited gambling behavior, resulting in a denied payout. This disconnect is frustrating. A massive win in the open market translates directly to a compliance failure in CTI's simulated environment. In many of the cases we reviewed, successful traders were denied their money and forced to restart their evaluation entirely through an enforced account retrial. If your goal is to actually withdraw cash from CTI, you have to sacrifice explosive high-yield tactics. You are forced to adopt a slow, highly conservative risk profile from day one. The second major point of failure has nothing to do with your trades. It is entirely about your technological footprint and your lifestyle choices. CTI monitors your connection habits. Logging in from multiple devices, running copy trading software, or routing through a VPN will trip their defense mechanisms. The moment their system detects an anomaly, it triggers rigid sum-sub identity verification and KYC checks to ensure you aren't masking your location. The penalty here is absolute. Failing these technical audits frequently results in immediate account closure, even with a fully funded, profitable account. It is incredibly easy to trigger these wires innocently. Traveling abroad, securing a connection on public Wi-Fi, or automating your trades can lock you out. CTI enforces these access rules with zero tolerance because it is how they protect their own infrastructure from malicious actors. Accessing CTI's capital requires surrendering geographic freedom and digital privacy. You have to maintain a static, easily verifiable footprint. We do need to look at an important balancing factor in the data. When things go wrong, CTI is highly responsive to public complaints and disputes. In our scoring model, CTI earned a massive 11 out of 15 possible points for their company response quality. When traders report platform bugs, server slippage, or gray area violations, CTI's support team steps in to investigate. They frequently resolve these issues by issuing entry fee refunds, providing account resets, or offering enforced retrials. But here is the catch. While CTI is willing to reset your account and let you try again, they rarely concede the argument to grant the actual disputed monetary payout. Your initial evaluation fee is safe, but your weeks of mental effort and hard-earned market momentum are completely wiped out. CTI's default conflict resolution mechanism successfully protects their bottom line from scams, but it does so at the direct expense of your invested time. When we weigh the immense effort required to pass CTI's evaluation against the high probability of friction at the payout stage, the final decision comes down to compatibility. Passing the trading challenge means nothing if your lifestyle guarantees a failure at the compliance audit. To see if you are compatible with CTI's rigid ecosystem, this chart maps your trading aggressiveness against your required flexibility. If you are a nomadic VPN trader, an algorithmic copy trader, or an aggressive momentum trader, you must avoid this platform entirely. For those profiles, the high risk of a denied payout makes the initial time investment mathematically illogical. But there is an exact trader profile that CTI is perfectly built for. If you are a systemic, conservative swing trader operating with low leverage from a single static IP address, you are the ideal candidate. CTI is a reliable source of capital. But the true hidden cost of their funding is total and absolute conformity to their conservative rules.